Jones' role in preventing the desegregation of Arkansas schools at the height of the school desegregation fight. Let's talk about this. So on September the 9th of 1957, on September the 9th of 1957, on September the 9th of 1957, old crusty Jerry Jones shows up to a racist terrorist act where a group of white students at North Little Rock decided that they were going to stop a group of black students from coming into their school. Jerry Jones, who was a freshman or sophomore, showed up with his juniors and seniors goons, the junior and senior goon gang, the junior and senior pre-Ku Klux Klan group, as they decided that they were going to stop a group of black students from enrolling in North Little Rock High School. Now, Jerry Jones told three lies. Jerry Jones told three lies. Lie number one, he said he only went there because he was curious. Lie number two, he had no idea what was going to go down. Lie number three, nobody there had any idea of what was going to go down. I'm going to prove that Jerry Jones is a liar. I'm going to prove that old Krusty is a liar. And I'm going to prove it right now. I'll get to Stephen A. Smith in a minute. I'll get to Stephen A. Smith in a minute. But Jerry Jones said he only went because he was curious. He had no idea what was going to go down. And none of the white kids there knew what was going to happen. Let's prove the first lie. He didn't know what was going to go down. How do we know that's a lie? Because Jerry Jones admitted himself to the Associated Press previously that he was told by his coach, Jerry Jones, and other members of the football team were warned by their coach not to go near the protest because it could get out of hand. Jerry Jones' coach told him that those white students were going to stop those black children from coming into North Little Rock, and he didn't want any of his players involved because it can get messy, it can get violent, it could get dangerous. So Jerry Jones has already admitted that his coach told him not to go anywhere near. If his coach already told him not to go anywhere near the protest, how can he claim he had no idea what was going to go on? How can Jerry Jones, old Krusty, how can old Krusty claim that none of the white racists who were there didn't know what was going to go on? Let me further prove that Jerry Jones is a lie. Does anybody know what happened on September the 9th, 1957? Does anybody know what happened on September the 9th, 1957? On September the 9th, 1957, President of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower, President of the United States, on the same day Jerry Jones showed up to deny black children their constitutional right to an education. On the same day Jerry Jones and those racist children showed up to North Little Rock High School to deny a group of black children their right to an education. On that same day, President Dwight Eisenhower signed the 1957 Civil Rights Bill. President Eisenhower, on the same day of the Jerry Jones photo, signed the 1967 Civil Rights Bill. It was the first civil rights bill since the 1875 Post-Reconstruction Civil Rights Bill, and it gave birth to a Civil Rights Commission in the Justice Department. It gave birth to a Civil Rights Commission in the Justice Department. So not only did Jerry Jones show up to deny black children their right to learn, Jerry Jones showed up to defy the President of the United States. Jerry Jones showed up to defy the President of the United States. So I have a question for Jerry Jones. I have a question for Old Krusty. Here's my question for you, Old Krusty. I hope somebody called Jerry Jones and tell him to tune in to the leader of the Black Revolt. Will somebody call up Old Krusty and tell him to tune in to the leader of the Black Revolt? Here's my question for Old Krusty. When Colin Kaepernick took a knee in 2016, 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 Old Krusty said, any Dallas Cowboy who disrespects the flag, Old Krusty said, any Dallas Cowboy football player who disrespects the American flag by taking a knee during the protest will not be allowed to play for his football team. Old Krusty in 2016 said that Colin Kaepernick was not breaking the law, but disrespecting the customs of the country. And Jerry Jones said that he was for law and order. So I have a question for Old Krusty. If Old Krusty is for law and order, why did Old Krusty feel the need to unite with fellow race terrorists at North Little Rock to defy President Dwight Eisenhower's signing of the 1957 Civil Rights Act? If you believe in law and order, Old Krusty, if you believe in law and order, Old Krusty, if you believe in law and order, why did you show up to defy the President of the United States on the very day that he signed the historic 1957 Civil Rights Bill? If you believe in law and order, why did you show up to defy the law of the country? Jerry Jones and those racist white boys at North Little Rock showed up to defy the executive branch of the U.S. government. They showed up to defy President Dwight Eisenhower. They showed up to snub their nose at the 1957 Civil Rights Bill. Now let me say this. It gets worse.